It was a starless night as a lone ship sailed silently across the still waters. A sudden streak of lightning flashed across the dark skies, brightening them for a moment before the low rumble of the thunder was heard. All hands on deck tensed and then hurried into position for the coming storm. It was the calm before the storm. Though the waters were still, the air was heavy with the scent of rain. Moments later, the ship heaved and lurked, barely keeping upright. The sail ropes flung loose, similarly flinging the crew into a state of panic. The captain shouted out orders, trying to guide the ship through the turbulence when a large wave loomed over them. Days later, a fisherman spotted a lump lying on the beach, hollering for his friends. A crowd gathered around the fallen figure. The group shared a sigh of relief as the shore-washed soul breathed as well. What be this place? The figure staggered into a seated position. Seaweed had tangled into his long white hair as his coat was soaked with the salty surf. "This is the kingdom of the pumpkin duke, sir," a fisherman fearfully replied. "Sir, albino, sir. Me name's Dread Drake," he grunted, brushing loose the kelp from his beard. The villagers looked on in horror to see that it wasn't a hand that cleared his bristles but a silver hawk. "Greetings, Dread Drake," stammered the fisherman. "How did you wind up on the shore?" Drake was about to answer as a low murmur slowly grew from those gathered. The villagers parted to make way for a cloaked, floating figure. It was the Pumpkin Duke. With an outstretched vine, the Pumpkin Duke beckoned to Dread Drake. "Sure, 'tis not like I've got anything better to do." The washed-up captain rose from the sand, dusted off his shoulders, and swaggered boisterously from the beach towards the Pumpkin Duke's castle. Yo, what's up guys, this is Blank.Hero, and in this video, Castle Clash gives us another sneak peek, not just any normal sneak peek. This is an awesome, they're gonna give us a new hero, okay? I'm just gonna go and say that there's gonna be another hero in Castle Clash, not just any new hero, but also a unreleased hero. More on that later. So let's go check out this guy's skill. So basically, it's called Cannon Blast, right? The hits this cannon land not only deals damage, but they stun some of the enemies too. Dread Drake, yeah, that's his name, is also a nimble sailor, adept at escaping attacks and taking less damage. Alright, so we know that his name is gonna be Dread Drake, right? And then let's go focus on the first sentence really quick. So he's gonna have a cannon, right? Imagine a cannon. A cannon shoots a projectile, which is a cannonball, so that's like a range attack. So think of Spirit Mage, Warlock, even Hill Giant, right? It's a map range attack, but he also stuns, like Thunder God, right? Where he stuns, so it'll be a map range that will stun, right? But it won't stun all the time. It won't be consistent. It'll be like Thunder God, not like a champion where he stuns for 3 seconds consistently every time he gets his proc off. Where Thunder God will stun. Wait. Whoa. Whatever I said, that's just confusing, man. I think Thunder God does stun every time. Oh, I was thinking Immortap. Okay, so Immortap, not Thunder God. Immortap will not stun all the time, will not stun consistently, because Thunder God will proc, he will stun 1.5 seconds, I believe. Yeah, right. Sorry guys, anyway. So that's cool, right? So wow, that's cool. It'll be a map range attack and then it will stun, right? And then it says here that it will attack enemies. Remember, let's focus on the word enemies, meaning it will only focus on heroes and troops. No buildings. Isn't that, if that's the case, that's just gonna be awesome. If it'll only focus on heroes only, will this be the next Ares where it only targets heroes, not troops? That'd just be awesome for expedition, for everything else, for raiding. Yeah, anyway, let's go move on to the second sentence. So Dread Drake is also a nimble sailor. Nimble meaning he is quick and light in movement. He moves fast. So, well, Skull Knight is the fastest hero right now, right? So we need another hero to par with him or even be faster. Maybe he'll have the same speed rate, movement speed as Skull Knight, or maybe faster, maybe not, but he's gonna be fast, we know that for sure. And he will also be taking less damage. Okay, I want you guys to take note of this. Skull Knight doesn't take less damage. Skull Knight limits damage. He has a cap limit on himself, which at I think 7 of 10 is 4,000. I could be wrong, but you get the point. This guy here, Dread Drake, will have a skill of taking less damage. So guys, think of a stone skin. Probably he'll have a stone skin 8 of 8 where he'll be reducing damage by 60%. It reduces damage by a certain percent. So say the boss hits 100, it will reduce it by 60, will bring it down to 40, right? It's not a cap limit. It depends on the attack of who is attacking you, right? So now we got that out of the way. Or maybe it won't be a talent like a stone skin. Maybe it'll just be part of its skill, where the percentage of damage that is reduced will increase as you level its skill up. Okay, so that's awesome. Back to what I mentioned earlier when I said he's the unreleased hero. His name was supposed to be Pirate Captain, and his skill was supposed to be Celebrate, just like PD, right? So basically, before PD or Pumpkin Duke ever came out, it was supposed to be Pirate Captain. But then some changes made, I don't know what happened, he became unreleased, and then they just went with, Pumpkin Duke. Right, so let's go check it. So in CC Wikia, they said that the Pirate Captain is an unreleased hero. He may be released in the future, so this is the future. He is going to be released now. But there are also rumors that he got a redesign and was released as the Pumpkin Duke, which is wrong. Because, or it could be right, wait. Could it be wrong or right? Well, if he was redesigned and released as the Pumpkin Duke, then that would just make perfect sense because he's not Pirate Captain now, right? He is this guy right here is Dread Drake. So there were two theses. Wow, I can't believe. Yeah, there was two theses that they posted also in CC Wikia, where the first one said that Pirate Captain was replaced with Pumpkin Duke. All right, so check out this quick video when San 7 rolled Pirate Captain. Okay.
Yes! It's about time. Oh my God. Okay. Now I have spent. Oh, that might be close to 150 rolls. Woo! Pumpkin Duke, baby, yeah! Or Pirate Captain, whatever your fucking name is. I do not care because I motherfucking got you. Oh, no.
That's San 7 for you. He was awesome. Sad that he left. Anyway, to borrow his video, as you can see here, Pumpkin Duke or PD back then was not called Pumpkin Duke. He was called Pirate Captain, then later on was changed to the hero we now love and know that mostly everyone wants and needs, one of the most essential heroes to date, as and everyone will probably agree on, Pumpkin Duke. Right, so in the second thesis that CC Wikia placed out there is called, it was mentioned that Pirate Captain and Pumpkin Duke are individual heroes. I would agree that Pirate Captain is an individual hero now, and Pumpkin Duke is an individual hero as well. Because Pumpkin Duke has its own skills, and then Pirate Captain, which will now be called Dread Drake, right? So will have his own skill that is separate and different as of Pumpkin Duke's. Probably Pirate Captain will no longer cease to exist after this because the avatar will now have a different name, which will go by Dread Drake, as I mentioned a while ago. And probably Pirate Captain, like I said, is just gonna vanish, or probably Dread Drake is just a nickname and then his real in-game name will be Pirate Captain. I don't know, maybe that'd be awesome, but either way that will still be cool, right? So now these theses, right, that CC Wikia put up are now going to be called, or facts, I think, and then these facts can be now agreed or denied or approved on, or whatever the process goes, right? So, right, enough with that. So to wrap this all up, maybe this will be the last of the sneak peeks that IGG will be placing regarding the next update. And no, the update on the 22nd was not the update, but was just a maintenance. But hey, free gems, gotta love those, right? So far we know that in the next update, there's going to be an evolution system, right? So you're going to be seeing orange druids. There's going to be a hero. The hero cap is no longer going to be 200, and evolution will start at 180, also the new cap. And there's going to be a new dungeon feature called sweeping. That's going to be awesome. Just like I've always been saying, I can't wait for the next update. It's going to be awesome. There's going to be a new hero, Dread Drake. I've been emphasizing that a lot in this video, but I can't wait for the new hero. Hopefully I'll be able to roll him. And everyone else, you guys, good luck with that also. Anyway, so that's it for this video, guys. It's been a long ride. I hope you liked the intro. It was cool, right? So that's for this video, guys. Take care wherever you are, and